today I'm going to show you how to set up an Urbz planter. So in the box we have our Urbz planter along with the window attachment and an instruction booklet. So the first thing you're going to want to do before you plant is peel this window sticker off, and you can just set this aside for later. This is just a plant insert to show you what it'll look like once it's planted. And you can see that there's a French cleat system here. This is how the Urbz attaches to the window attachment piece here. So just by simply, show you this way, going in like that once this is on the window. And there's water drainage holes built in here. So what that does, there's a water catch tray on the front. So as you're watering, if you tend to overwater, the water won't necessarily drain out down your window. It'll get caught in this tray and you can put a paper towel in to clean that up. I'll show you that in a separate video. So basically in the instruction booklet here, it's a how-to, how to plant your Urbz. All right, so let's plant an Urbz. Keeping with the cilantro theme, let's plant some cilantro. So we'll take our paper card out. We'll save our window attachment for later, and we can follow our instructions. So we have cilantro. I have some soil here, so let's just get that out. So what I like to do first is put a little soil in as the base. And you can see the soil I'm using doesn't have a lot of the pumice. It's pretty just dark soil. I like that. I think it's a bit cleaner look. I prefer that aesthetic. So let's get our Urbz out. And what I like to do is just kind of loosen the roots a little bit. You can be gentle. And let's put it in the planter. So I like to kind of hold it back towards the back side. We can work some of our soil in here. This gets a little bit messy, so just make sure you're working in an area that you're not going to destroy with soil. And then I like to push this down below this ridge. This makes it much easier for when you're watering, and it not necessarily overflowing when you're adding water in. And try not to make this too compact either. It's nice to just leave a little bit of softness or air space, I guess, so that when you do water this, the soil can just, the water can just get into the soil. So that's it. That's our cilantro plant. Pretty simple process. So now I'll show you how we're going to hang it. All right, so now what we're going to want to do is place our window attachment sticker onto our surface. And so what we can do is just peel this off. We're going to place it on a clean surface, be it a window or a mirror. And then once you place it, just press all around. And this is surprisingly strong. This will hold about 15 pounds. And so next we'll take our Urbz planter. We have our French cleat. We're going to match it up here. And there we go. So you can also remove this easily. You just lift up if you need to clean it, or if you want to actually take this over to a sink and water it. It's easy. If you want to move it around, you can actually peel this off. There's no sticky residue on here, so it will peel and stick different locations as many times as you want, as long as you keep it clean. So one of the things we're going to want to do now is water. So just to take it easy when you're first watering this. Again, because the soil, it's going to be loose. You don't want to overwater and have it running out. Great. And then you can also just press this down a little bit more to keep it in place. And it's that easy. That's how you set up your herbs planter. All right, so we've just watered, and I want to show you this. So we have a little bit of water collecting in the water catch basin, so that's exactly what we want. So that's the perfect thing about this lip here, is that if you do overwater, it's not going to run down your mirrors or your windows, wherever you have it placed. It will pretty much catch it there, and then you can soak this up with a paper towel or just leave it. It'll evaporate or get reabsorbed into the soil. So if we did want to just place a paper towel in there, you'll see it just kind of wicks the water, and it's pretty much set. Sometimes I even water with the paper towel in there if it's a plant that I know is prone to just not holding on to the water. And this actually is a way to prevent it also, just from making a bigger mess than you want.